What is up, everybody? It's me, the Crazy Leon Slayer, and as you can tell, I'm in a bit of a bad mood because um, last on episode 2, I asked you to please comment below on what you wanted this video to be about, and nobody answered or told me what they wanted, so I just decided to make my own thing. So yep, and I decided to make a Five Nights at Freddy's theory video. So yeah, let's get this started. So yeah, how are we going to start this video? Well, I'm going to base the timeline on the based on the story and the timeline, basing everything from what I know to what I think is happening on the lore. Um, if you're noticing that I keep looking somewhere else, it's because I'm looking at myself, looking at the phone. So yeah, I'm gonna try looking here as much as possible. So yeah. So here's how it started. So I'm gonna do this in an accent voice. So here we go. So it all started back in 1970. There was this man whose name was William Afton. He had he had 3 kids and a wife whose name I'm not going to say because I have no idea what her name is. So he had his older son who was who there's a 48% possibility that he was Michael Afton, and his other younger son whose name I'm pretty sure is also Michael Afton, and but who knows. And yeah, then there's this girl whose name I don't remember, so she's the youngest of all of them. I don't know, not know what was the relationship with her brothers, but we know that. Well, the thing is that a diner was built. I'm gonna call her a diner because they never. It's called Fredbear's Family Diner and not pizzeria, so I'm gonna say diner. Okay, so they make the diner, which was made with animatronics, and William decided to work there with a friend called Henry. Interesting name. And so they made a great thing making the animatronics. They made 3 animatronics who were Fredbear, based on the name, Spring Bunny, who for some reason they thought it was a good idea, and the puppet, who would give gifts to the children. So later on, they were making the blueprints for the animatronics, but William decided to add some details who were a bit strange, but that didn't stop him. So he decided to adjust them. Henry had no clue of why he adjusted them, but it happened for some reason. So then he he apparently was having some difficulties. I think, not completely sure about that, and so actually I'm gonna have to edit the title for this video because apparently this is a story time now for Five Nights at Freddy's. Did not think of that. Yeah. So yeah. So then Henry had a daughter whose name was Charlie. Charlie, who was a young girl based on who's the main character in the books, I think. I'm not completely sure, but yeah. So Charlie was just a girl, but she was not permitted. I think it was. Well, there's two possibilities. Either she wasn't permitted, or she was too scared to go in. But the thing is that she kept on staring at the window, just watching the kids running around, having fun. And then that's when suddenly a car pulls over, and what happens? She gets stabbed and gets killed. Well, not completely killed. She just gets stabbed. But as the puppet just watch her, the puppet just decides to follow her for some weird reason. I have no clue why the security puppet would just randomly follow her, but yeah. So then, and the she decided to go crawling in pain, just losing the blood. So dramatic as she crawled back to the trash area, which is the best place to die, apparently. Um, as the puppet just followed her, she just crawled as the rain went, just crawling and crawling until it finally reached her, and the puppet just malfunctions because of the rain. The tragedy, the horror, the thriller. Sometimes I don't even know why am I making this video, but I made it to entertain someone who's in a bad mood. And yeah, that's what my channel is supposed to be about, but I'm already getting off topic. So yeah, later on, they would find that horrible scene, just the body laying there, the puppet malfunctioning, the rain on the. Actually, it wasn't raining anymore, I'm pretty sure. Who knows? They don't show any of that. But the thing is that I'm pretty sure they found her body just laying there with the puppet. But something weird had happened. Her soul must have got in the puppet because the puppet is supposed to be her later on the story. Spoilers. So yeah, she had possessed the puppet, looking for revenge for the man who had killed her for literally no reason. Psychopath. I don't know if I'm entertaining you or I'm just being weird, or if you're just thinking what is up with this weirdo, why is he talking in a weird accent, why doesn't he just talk in his ordinary accent. But hey, it's my channel, I do whatever I want. So yeah, so then they start finding some kids just disappearing. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah, the kids had disappeared. It was strange because it was all just always, they were always last seen in the pizzeria. But apparently Mike, I keep thinking it's Michael. William had designed those suits with a capability of making them spring locks, which allowed them to wear the suits without the animatronic inside. So then, but it was really dangerous. I'm going to explain that in some other episode, but you get my point. And they started suspecting on William because he always seemed strange, acted strange, and a bunch of weird stuff. But Henry was horrified knowing that his daughter had been brutally murdered. I guess it wasn't a brutality, it was more of a fatality. Horrible reference. Why I'm never doing that again unless it's necessary. So yeah, later on, William will be fired just for precautions, but that just enraged him because he just got fired. I don't really have anything else to say with that weird voice. But yeah, he pretty much got fired and he messed up. Because he will always act strange, and By the way, he's known as the purple guy because for some reason Scott Cotton thought it was a great idea to make a character who wore purple. Who knows? But the thing is that he pretty much was the killer and decided to kill Charlie for some weird reason, and and he apparently had used some spring lock suits to use them to lure the children into some back rooms and murder them. Why do I seem confident about that? I have no idea. So the thing is that at the end, it will all end in tragedy, etc., etc. He would make a new restaurant where they hired him. Actually, no, they made a new restaurant. He was hired and made the animatronics. I'm surprised he even got a job after that, but. And that's pretty much it for this episode, which I don't even know what it was all about. Just me saying a bunch of random stories and. Yep. So until next time, thank you for watching. And please subscribe, click the notification bell to never miss a video again. And leave a like. Please add something in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it until now. So goodbye. I'm always gonna say goodbye this way because I just like it. So yeah, goodbye everybody, and I'll see you into episode 4, which is coming in a few days. Next, yeah, yeah. So goodbye, see ya, and take care.